made the decision to go to Workday, a big part of that was around the scalability, right? I think if you scan the environment, Workday has, more than half of the Fortune 500, Fortune 250, all the way down the chain, and that holds true, which means it's suitable for large organizations, which meant that, it was something that could grow with us. But that doesn't change the fact that the way we did business when we were 2,000 people and primarily employer benefits is the way we still need to do business today, right? It's changed radically. And I think, if you look at a really good example of that is, 3 years ago, we added the projects and project billing modules, right, to support our HR consulting practice. That way we can track project time inside of Workday. We can do the billing and invoicing out of it. And so, as we add the project time, and that creates an ability for people that had time blocks. And if you have an hourly population, do you really want the hourly population adding time block? And so, I think the biggest kind of growth, or the thing that continues to change with scale, is how aggressively we need to do negative testing, right? Like, not just positive testing, but negative testing. And for
Hmm.
those of you that are on the call that aren't familiar with that terminology, like, it's really easy to say, okay, we're going to test that someone that's doing consulting that's assigned to a project can log time. Great, that works. One of the things that often gets overlooked or missed is this concept of negative testing, which is, okay, great, it works for the people it's supposed to, but doesn't work for the people it's not supposed to. And are we opening up another set of problems by fixing the thing we're doing today, right? And so that's where, as organizations scale, as organizations add more modules, as organizations change configuration, like, that need to be able to do that rapidly and efficiently, it just becomes more and more critical. And I think we're at this really big inflection point, particularly in the Workday space, but in the broader tech space with all of the AI stuff and how rapidly AI is transforming, right? A year and a half ago,
Hmm.
ChatGPT was the best model, and now Claude's the best model. And what's going to be the best model tomorrow? Like, nobody knows, right? And so you need to be able to pivot rather quickly as you're doing that. And I think that's where that testing automation becomes just a critical requirement, if you will, for most businesses.